All right. So people hate coming to your job. They hate working for the company that you run, you operate. What do you do? Now, I've been in that situation plenty of times. Got to a job, hate it there, move on. How do you get people to just stay in a company like that? Because you need people to work for your company, otherwise it goes under. How do companies that to keep replacing people, every 6 months, it just gets to a point of like, how do you get people to just stay working here? The vision of that company is money, and that's the problem. It doesn't exceed money. Well, how can I get, how can I get past money? That's all we do. We make paper. We put boxes on a conveyor belt. We make, insulation for, refrigerators. How does it get past, you know, making money? What I would do if I were in your shoes, if I were in your situation, now this is just my opinion, what I would do is I would pay very close attention to what your employees talk about the most, what they love. Now I want you to pay attention. If what is it that they love to talk about, right? If they love sports, right? Go find a local park that's in dire need of repair, that you can repair that field, that you can put money towards getting that field taken care of, so that their kids can go and play sports on it, right? This is what I would do. If I knew that there was a park or whatever that had like a swing set that was just rotted away, that it just needed repair, you could set a goal for, okay, how much would that actually cost to repair something like that? And if we could raise the money to like get that repaired. If you were to say, let's say you've got a company that makes like $300,000 a month, right? And it would cost like, I don't know, 10,000. And let's just say like you're making 300,000 profit, right? All your bills are taken care of, everything is good, the money's been taken care of. Let's just say you got like $100,000 profit, right? And it would cost about $5,000 to $10,000 to get that park repaired, something along those lines. You could say, okay, today the goal for this month is so that we can go to, you know, we can go to, Billy's Park, whatever, and we're gonna fix this area, whatever it is, the swing set, for this, or we're gonna repair the damaged, field, we're gonna take care of it, something along those lines. It has to hit an emotional, it has to have an emotional impact on these people. Like, hey, if we come to work today, we're gonna make an impact on other people's lives by doing that. That's what the vision of that company has to do. That's what it must do. When I worked for a company that put boxes on a conveyor belt, if I knew that every single box that I was putting on the conveyor belt was going towards making an impact on somebody else's life, you better believe that I'd be throwing as many boxes as I could on that conveyor belt. Like if it was going towards, but it can't be something that's like off like in Africa or whatever. Yeah, it may be cool for you, but your team doesn't have that emotional, uh, it doesn't have an emotional impact on them. A personal emotion is bigger and greater than somebody else's emotion, so it has to be personal with that person. So this is really exciting for you, because if you're getting to the point where like, okay, I'm so sick and tired here and everybody complaining, they're showing up late, they're calling out sick, then nobody's coming up to this to work today, it's because you haven't discovered how to get people to envision something greater than coming to work and something greater than making money. What also you could do is you could start making, this is also what I would do. I would try to get people to, how do I put this? not quit your job, not quit the job, but to develop such a skill of like leadership and determination and drive that you are actually building into this person that they move on and then they start doing greater things outside of that, right? So if you're working on with this person, like, okay, for every 1,000 boxes, you're putting 10 cents towards a funding so that you can go back to school for 2 years, something like that. And so for every box they put on, they get 1,000. It's like, okay, that's 10 cents. That's going towards like some kind of funding for, for me to go back to school. And then, by the end of the month, they've got like, $100 that's going towards, that I'm going back to school or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting all the math together. I'm just giving you an idea of like the that the money that you're generating is actually going towards something that's meaningful rather than the going in your pocket. Something wrong with it going in your pocket, but they know it's going in your pocket. That's what they're thinking about. You also have to put yourself in their shoes of like, what else am I contributing to? And you can make it fun. If you could change the environment of the workspace, like giving them once the vision of the company is so great, where it's like, okay, now we're aiming for something. We're not just coming here making money. We're not just like making money and taking, buying stuff for ourselves. Now we're actually making an impact on people. That's what you have to do. You have to know exactly what it is that these people want to make an impact on. If all they ever talk about is like one particular subject, like, oh, man, I wish we could just help these people, or man, I wish we could just make an impact, or this neighborhood is so crappy and all that sort of stuff, maybe you could put money towards like one police car, that like a brand new cop car for that local environment. If you guys are pro, Second Amendment, if you're pro cops, think about like, or body armor or something like that, where it's like, okay, we're going to put so much force and effort into this so that these people who are coming to work and they're working, and they're like, I'm making an impact on my local community. I'm helping a police officer. I'm getting people food where they need it. I'm helping the homeless. Something that you have to accept the fact that this is why people get up. They must get up with a reason that is so much greater than making money, that's so much greater than just existing. It has to be, they have to have a goal that they haven't achieved yet. There must be a goal that hasn't been achieved. So they have to keep pursuing, and then bam, they get it. Now they're like, yeah, right? Now, if that were the case with the company that I'm with, they would make it really hard for people to leave, right? Think outside of think outside of potential and start turning that money into kinetic energy. The impact that money can make on people's lives is just life-changing. It can change lives. It can change the lives of cops. It can change the lives of your employees. It can change the lives of the community. Start thinking in the ways of like, what can this money go towards that's going to screw the tax cuts, to screw the you need to get it out of your head, your thick skull, that yeah, I'm you have got to stop thinking about money. You've got to start thinking about a vision for the company. You got to start thinking about putting yourself in the shoes of the people like, okay, I'm getting up, my job is no longer boring, and I'm getting up and I've got a purpose. That's how you have to treat that company. And they will get up and they will come to work and they'll be like, okay, now we're going to be putting all our efforts into getting, getting as much paper printed as possible. And by the end of the month, that's going to get one new cop car for, the local police department. Something like that. Imagine how people would feel by the end of every single day. Imagine, like, that would build a better security system for the local schools so that the kids can feel safer or something along those lines, or putting, Just start thinking like that. Just start thinking about like these juicy ideas of like what could we raise money for to make an impact on people. And then once you start, or once you know that you're all set, like your finances are all taken care of, and your employees are taken care of, your bills are totally taken care of, and if something were to like, you get like, a hiccup, something breaks in the company, you can afford to put money towards it, you know, and never borrow money ever. And if you have if you have the revenue where it's like, okay, now we're making so much money, now we can afford to put a lot of money towards. And then now we've got so much momentum going. Everybody loves the vision. Everybody's excited about this. Everybody is just so deep into this that now you're taking them on a journey. Now you're all going towards the same thing every single day. Now you can start rewarding. You can start rewarding people, and with trust, you can trust them to have like longer breaks. You can trust them to, maybe bring a beer to work on Friday afternoons. That's what Google does. Google actually has these. If you don't believe me, look it up. Google actually has these meetings where they, at the end of the week, where they brainstorm and stuff. Everybody brings one beer to work, or like at the end of the shift, everybody has one beer. That is like unheard of. I told somebody at work the other day about that, and they're like, "What?" They're like, "Oh, but everybody would get trashed." It's like, not if the vision of the company is so much greater than money. Because if it's not, then the people, yes, they will get smashed, they will get trashed. But if the vision of that company is so much greater, they will protect themselves from getting drunk. But they would rather just like be together and like, okay, let's brainstorm. What else can we do? What else can we help out with? Make an impact on people. Make an impact on your community. Make an impact on people's lives. You got a whole bunch of police officers out there that are making an impact on you. Give it back to them. If you and your whole crew, your whole team has just this amazing belief that, like, yes, we believe in law enforcement. Of course, it's not even really a belief. It's just so true. It is just truth. You know, our law enforcement, our military, our court systems are all God ordained, and they are ordained for our protection against wicked people, against evil people. So if you respect that and you want to get back to them, this is exactly what I would do. I would be building a company. I would take boring companies, and I would funnel it into one vision of just, okay, this month we are going to make an impact on this team, or this company, or these people. And the people that you're working for, they must feel the effects of that. Because once they feel the effects of making an impact on people, they will never call out. I don't care how beautiful it is outside. They will come to work and they're like, we must come to work because now we're making an impact. Make an impact. Alright, so thanks for watching this video. My name is Rocket Rick, and like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you've got an idea, if you're excited about this, let's see it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, so there is a link in the description below where you can get more amazing training on how to just get powerful results with your team, by growing your team, by growing the vision of your team, by connecting with why they come to work, why are they buying stuff, why are they getting up in the morning, why are they looking for something greater than money. So go ahead, click on that link below, click on it, and get out there, make an impact, get to work. Just do it. Stop watching this video and just start clicking the button. Just click the link. Stop watching this video and just click the link. Get to work.